The movie begins with a house at night. A woman is on the phone screaming to leave her alone. She then hangs up the phone and goes for a swim in her pool. Someone is observing her, stalking her. She hears a noise and looks around. She asks if someone is there, but there out of nowhere a net is thrown on her face. She panics to get out, but a man is pushing her down and knocks her out. He puts her body in her hot tub. The title then appears. Be ready, because this is going to be a crazy movie. We are then shown a woman by the name of Gail. She is in the kitchen when her daughter Becca arrives. She asks if her daughter liked their new house. They just moved here. But Becca finds the house okay, but she loves the pool. Moments later, Becca goes to hang out with her best friend Jackie. Meanwhile at home, Gail is shocked by someone hitting on her window. She goes to check and a young man is in her backyard. She wonders who is he. He introduces his name as Adam. He has been cleaning the pool of the house for the previous owner. They talk about the details. Adam tells that the previous owner seems to have fallen in the pool and hit her head by accident. She is the one from the beginning of the film. Gail then takes this opportunity to offer the job of cleaning their pool like he did for the previous owner. He accepts and get to work. While working, he takes his shirt off and Gail can't stop staring at him. Becca then comes back and sees Adam. She is confused but definitely takes a good look at his body. Minutes later, she calls her best friend saying she may be in love with their new pool guy. The next day, Adam comes to Gail, who is alone at the house. He forgot something. At the same time, her ex-husband Tony arrives with his new girlfriend Cindy. The tension between the two exes is strong. He leaves. Gail takes this opportunity to ask Adam to fix her TV. He does, and after that, he comes closer to Gail saying she may need a little fun. She hesitates, but Adam is convinced, so they both kiss and end up making love. Meanwhile, Becca is with Jackie, who search and can't find Adam on social media. They find it strange. Moments later, after finishing, Gail tells Adam this is a one-time thing, she can't do this again. That gets him frustrated and he leaves. That same night, Adam is exercising while being mad, furious with a psycho look. He keeps repeating, "You used me," and playing games. We are shown he has a lot of pictures of Gail on his wall. The next day, Becca comes back from school. She takes a good look at Adam, who is cleaning the pool. After a pep talk with Jackie, she decides to go by the pool in bikini. She lets him know her mom is still at work, so he offers to help her with her sunscreen. She then pushes him in the pool and both start to play in it. At this moment, Gail comes back home and is shocked to see them both in the pool. She takes Adam aside to have a talk. She threatens him to stay away from her daughter. But he reminds her she told him it was a one-time thing, so he is single. He then immediately goes to Becca and invites her for lunch over the weekend. The weekend then arrives. Becca is picked by Adam while Gail looks at them all angry. Their date takes place and both have a great time together. They are even on the verge of kissing when Jackie appears. She asks him for his last name because she couldn't find him online. He responds that he is not on social media. As soon as she leaves, they finally kiss. Later, Becca comes back home to an angry Gail. But Becca tells she is 18 and can do what she wants. Gail screams at her that she doesn't want her to see him ever again, but Becca doesn't care and storms to her room. The next day, Jackie comes to chill with Becca, and she warns her that she feels like something is off about Adam. She asks her to be careful, but Adam texts her and she kicks out her best friend, which gets mad at her. Adam then comes to Becca, and at this moment Gail comes home as well. She finds them and sends her daughter to her room. She confronts Adam and fires him on the spot. She screams at him to stay away from this house. Once gone, Gail tries to relax by swimming, but she finds a rat in her pool. She brings another pool guy and they find a tooth in it as well. So Gail goes straight to the police and speaks to Detective Davidson. She gives her the found tooth and tells her that if that woman was found dead in the tub, how did the tooth end up in the pool? She also asks her to look harder into Adam. He scares her off. Minutes later, she goes to ask Jackie about Becca because her daughter is not answering her phone. Jackie then calls Becca and tells her how her mom thinks Adam has to do something with the previous murder. But we realize it was Adam listening the whole time with Becca's phone. He then texts her to come by the house at 11 p.m. At this moment, the happy Becca comes to him and he puts her phone back like nothing happened. Both are on a date. The night then arrives and Gail comes back home. She wants to talk to her daughter but Becca pretends to be asleep. At the same time Jackie also arrives as asked. She finds a sign saying, "Come to the back." She does and Adam pushes her from behind to the pool. She get hurt. Gail and Becca wonder what happened, but she couldn't have seen who pushed her. The next day, the situation escalates as Gail finds a bunch of flowers at her desk. Her boss threats to fire her if she can't keep her personal life away from the office. She had enough. Gail immediately goes to ask Tony for help. Tony is shocked to hear what's happening. So he goes to pay Adam a visit. He punches him saying to stay away from them and leaves. Minutes later, Becca visits him and lashes out at her father for beating up her boyfriend. She tells him that he told her everything. She screams at him, "Stay out of my life." That same night, Adam is stalking Tony while he is relaxing in his jacuzzi. He puts something in the water that starts burning him. Cindy arrives and he is sent to the hospital. Gail then rushes to him and Cindy informs her of what happened. The next day, Adam is making out with Becca. She feels something wrong so he reveals that he slept with her mom. She freaks out realizing who he is, so she runs away in fear. She comes to Jackie and apologizes to her. She tells she was right. They then see Adam staring at them before driving away. They get scared and Becca wants to go check on her mom. Meanwhile, Detective Davidson calls Gail letting her know they actually found Adam's fingerprints. Becca enters in tears apologizing to her mom and unfortunately Adam sneaks by the back door. Gail tells her daughter to pack her stuff. They are staying in a hotel tonight. While she does so, she notices Adam's car outside. She screams and at his moment Adam grabs her. Gail immediately goes to check on her daughter and finds her unconscious. Adam appears and knocks Gail out. The night arrives and she finally wakes up in her house. Music is playing. She goes to check downstairs and Adam is there preparing for their date. She confronts him about the previous owner he murdered. He tells her that she wanted out of their relationship so she did. He screams at Gail to make him happy. Gail then hears her daughter. She runs outside and Becca is tied up in a pool that has been filled with water. Gail then successfully knocks Adam out and saves her daughter. Minutes later, Adam wakes up and both ladies start running. He chases after them. He catches up to them and they make him fall in the tub. Gail then is about to throw the air dryer in it to electrocute him but changes her mind at the last minute. Moments later, police arrive and arrest Adam. As the police car leaves, mom and daughter hug each other and the movie ends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out other movie summaries we have on our channel.